everyone, and welcome back to my Scrappy Space. I hope you have been enjoying the best of 30 days of sketches, and today we are on day 6. This sketch is designed for paper issues. That's all the information I have on it, but it's a fabulous sketch with a big old giant star on there, 2 photos, title, journaling, and some layering bits. And we all love layering bits, right? This is the photo that I'm going to be scrapbooking. It's a picture of my sisters and my niece, and this is my crazy sister. And this is the paper that I'm going to be using. This is just cardstock. And this is that whiteout collection. Let me get this out of my way. But here's some white paint because this paper is very, very busy, and this is about all you can really add to it. No, you can add a lot more. I shouldn't say that. So this is the paper that I'm going to be working with. This is We Are Memory Keepers from 2007. Some of this is beautiful. Well, all of it is beautiful. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and flip through this. I'm not sure which piece I will be using. I love that. I love it, love it. Love it, love it. I really want to use this saying. A little bit of, no, wait. It goes a little bit of loud, a little bit of crazy, and a whole lot of love. Do you see that little saying? I want to say that, and I think it would fit perfectly, and if you knew my family, you would understand. But this is a beautiful piece too, and I don't know if I could bring that green in. Well, you can always bring green in. And that's yellow. Here's the brown. Now that's got some green in it. It's the wrong shade, but you know what? I think we're just gonna let that go. Isn't this cool paper? I love it. And then, oh, I have 2 sheets of that. And then here is a circular element and a very, very, very pale peach. Okay, let me get going. I'm gonna go ahead and start matting this because I'm just gonna use the 1 instead of 2. I'm gonna pull some alphas for a title, and then I'm gonna look around for some little bits. Now, I did go ahead and I pulled my white container. Now, these come from Target, and I'm having a very hard time finding the lids in this size now. They're in the bathroom section of Target, and Janet shared these with us, and I don't remember exactly who came up with the original idea, but I love them, and I have a little rainbow section over to my side. So this is, I'm going to dig through this. This is what I have in here. These snowflakes should not be in here. That should go in a Christmas thing. Oh, I have this clear acetate. So we're just going to kind of dig through here real quick. We kind of become familiar with what I have. Just little bits and bobs. Here's another snowflake that should go somewhere else. Right where we're meant to be. And I have a couple of brads. I don't know if those are going to work or not. Oh, that's a cute little tag. And then here are just some little pieces. Oh, that blue should go somewhere else, I think. See, things get lost. That's why it's always a good idea to go through your little containers and see what you have. Bring on the outdoor fun. Messy hair, don't care. Oh, that one looked good. My sister's hair is a mess right there. Beautiful. Hello, gorgeous. Whoops. And then just some little pieces. Little tiny pieces. Oh, that's a cute butterfly. Ooh. Oh, you guys, look. Oh, yay, yay, yay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put these in here, because what I do is these will be sitting there like this in my little row. You'll see that in my craft room tour. But if I sit there and do some die cuts, I try to finish out the piece of paper that I'm die cutting, and then I'll just throw them up here until, I don't even know why, I just do. Because I'm lazy and don't open the lid and all that fun stuff. So I have these clear ones that I thought would be fun to use. So I'm going to pull those in. And I have some vellum here too. And these little tickets. I don't know that I'm going to use those, but we have all those. And see, look, we have some little white brads. Those might be cute too. I don't know. Oops, we got some things caught there. Oh, a little butterfly. and then some hearts and some more little butterflies that I need to be fussy cut out. But I think I am going to use these pieces here. So I'm going to go ahead and just grab those all out of there. And the finer little pieces, I do try to keep up on this just because they can get damaged pretty easy. So those I'll keep up there, but I wanted to get that one right there. Oh, and that heart's a little fun. Of course, I will not use all these, but you know what? I'm gonna kind of throw that one in there too, just in case I want a different color. Okay, guys, I'm getting excited. Come back and we'll start working through our process. So this is the sketch that we're working with, and I learned something. This is not going to be one of those layouts that I love or anything like that, and I think sometimes we do layouts and we don't love them. I like the paper, I love the photo, but it was very difficult for me to work with this paper. So I'm going to come back to that though. So here is the large element. This is what I used for the large element. I just had one photo, and then I did a bunch of layers and I ruffled them up because my friend Kelly showed me how to do that. And there's a title, which I'm not putting a title on there. I just have these little words right here, and you can't really see them, but it says a little bit of loud, a little bit of crazy, and a whole lot of love. That's all I really want to put on here. I looked through all of my titles and stuff like that, and I just couldn't find anything. And I don't know if it's just because the layout isn't speaking to me or whatever. What I'm hoping is going to happen is that when I put it away and get ready to journal on it and come back to it, that I will like it again. But right now, it's just one of those ones that's okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some florals to this. I did go ahead and add some layers, and then I put some foam tape on there. So let's go ahead and get going on that. And then yeah, I really like, oh, come on, ATG gun. I don't know why that does that sometimes. I really like having that extra layer pop up like that. I love that. Love it, love it. So we're just gonna kind of put that there. And then I was gonna do all white because of all the white here. And when I was playing with my little pieces, which the white is fine, but I really liked these ones better. And I'm not going to put a whole lot on there. And so I missed the paper, so that's okay. So I'm just going to put a couple of these on here and keep my white ones. They'll go back in something else, but I just preferred this for whatever reason. I don't even know. I think I've been having a very indecisive day, maybe. Maybe that's it. So let's put this one in here. Because really, it gets pretty lost, to be perfectly honest, because the paper is so busy. And then I did cut this butterfly, so I'm going to adhere that. I'm going to put those away. All right, where's my glue? I've lost my glue in my mess. I was trying to make this layout work for me. And I don't know if anybody, where is my glue? Seriously. Found it. Oh, my Lanta. Does that tell you? I wonder if that's part of it. My room over here on the side is super messy. And I wonder if that's bothering me, my creativity. Ha! That's something to think about. That is definitely something to think about. Now I will put some glitter, I think, on there, but I'm not sure. So let's go ahead and get these tacked down. Maybe it's because we've been getting so much rain that I'm just like frumpy. Maybe I'm frumpy today in my happy place, and that should not be happening. Not be happening. So yeah, it's been super rainy here. Super rainy. Okay. And then I'm just going to put a couple of these little branches. Like you can really tell, but I can tell. And I am going to go ahead and splatter some. No, I'm not. I decided not to splatter some white. What I think I'm going to do is to add a little bit more, to add some dimension, I was going to add the white strips. And I'm not going to do that. I am going to put some glossy accents on some things just to give it a little dimension, because I don't think it needs it. A little bit a little bit of crazy. And that green really doesn't go, but I'm not, at this point, I'm really not worried about it. I am not worried about it. And I think I'm gonna have to go back and tack all this down, but you guys don't have to like sit and watch me do that. So I got my butterfly up there. I got my little elements here. Like I said, not really 100% feeling it, but it is a great sketch. And I kind of went with, you know, the large. I think I got most of it on there. And then with my glossy accents, what I think I'm gonna do is just go back through and like these little circle things. And you won't be able to tell too much, but I think it'll just add a pop. So I'm just adding these glossy accents to these circles here, and I'm sorry if I was working off screen terribly bad. But thing that I wanted to come back with is, so I've had this paper for a long time and I loved it. I love it. But it's super hard for me to work with. And so I'm going to remember that, and I am actually going to put it in my, I don't know if I'm going to keep it pile, because it was so difficult to work with. But I want to be careful as well. Let's go ahead and add some in these little spots here. These florals. And I am going to go ahead and add some little glitter to those. Just a sec. Let's find my stickles right here. Just going to add a little bit of pizzazz here. And I don't know that you're even going to see that on camera, but the butterfly you will. So, okay guys, well, I don't know, I feel like this was so unexciting. It kind of feels unexciting. But that's my layout. It's super busy. Sorry about the glare, but it went with the sketch really well. And I think this is just a really good example of a struggle with paper that you thought you were going to like. And maybe it's the busyness. It could be so many different things. I don't know. But this is what I came up with. I'm glad I pushed through, and I hope when I come back and look at it that I will like it a lot more than I do now. I encourage you to click on the playlist down below and see everybody's take on this. I hope you guys are having a super amazing day and you're out there making some memories. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.